Hello and welcome to week 8 of our online learning. So we have only this week and 2 more weeks afterwards until y'all are off to summer and high school. So we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? This week is over compound interest. We have the instructions on how to complete your assignments this week. You have some videos to watch, some notes, your practice with an answer key, the exit question, one question, and then an optional game to play. Okay, so let's take a look at the guided practice so I can do 2 problems with you, show you how to do it. Alright, so just like last week with simple interest, we are using the same letters, just in a different formula. So what that means is that our P is going to still be money. Our R, which is right here, the R is still going to be percent. And then our T is still going to be time. Okay, that's up here as a T is going to be time. So on our first question, we have Fernando invests $3,200 into an account, so there's your P, that earns 7.5 interest compounded annually. There's your R, or your percent. And Fernando will not make any additional deposits or withdrawals. What will be his total balance on his account at the end of 9 years? So there's your T. The first thing I would do on all of these problems is change your R into a decimal. I know it looks like a decimal right now, but it is a percent. So 7.5 into a decimal, we would do move it. That's what I always said. So that you have 0.075. Okay, that's written over here when it's already set up. So notice we just plug in the numbers where the letters go. Okay, so P was money. There's our money. Parentheses 1, that's there every single time, plus the percent that we changed into a decimal, and then the years. So I want you to plug it into a calculator. That's going to be really the only way to do it, otherwise it can be pretty challenging, okay? So you type in the calculator and you get your solution. Because it's asking for a total balance, that's all we're going to do. All right, for number 2, Devin deposited $2,200 into an account that earns 3% compound interest. So we have our P, we have our R, and then how much will he have in his account at the end of 6 years without withdrawals or deposits? So there's our T. Remember, first thing, 3% into a decimal. I'm going to move it so that it becomes 0.03. Right, so there are all my numbers. The formula remains the same. We substitute. It's going to be kind of hard for me to do that on this computer, but we have A equals 2,200 parentheses 1 plus 0.03 close parentheses and the number 6 up here. That's how you're going to type it into the calculator to get your solution. All of the answers are located at the bottom of the practice. Okay, so if I open this up, should be open already, we have 2 problems I did. All of the answers are down here. The ones that look like this, where you're subtracting, that's because it's asking for just the interest. So you would take your answer and subtract, you would take the money you begin with, subtract the interest or your answer to get your final answer. Okay. So that will be your assignment for this week. I am on Zoom today and Wednesday for sure, but if you need another day, let me know, and I'll work with you on these problems or on the exit question. So just let me know. All right, y'all have a wonderful week.